Hi friends, welcome to my channel Simple Learning Tips. I hope you all are doing well. So today we'll be discussing the theoretical part of measures of dispersion. So I have already covered one measures of dispersion, that is quartile deviation. You can check that video. I'll leave the link in the description box below. And before moving on to the video topic, I just want to give a small shout out. If anybody is interested in university based questions specifically related to HR, I've created a set of questions for which is very affordable, and I'll provide the link in the description box which you can purchase. And also certain multiple choice questions, almost it has almost more than 300 questions with answers are also available, which is also very affordable at a very competitive price. If anybody is interested, if anybody is preparing for competitive exams related to HR, I'm sure it will be very beneficial for you. Also, if anybody is preparing for NTA UGC net labor welfare paper or management paper where HR questions will definitely come, so it will be definitely helpful for you. Please do check out and just try it out if you are interested. If you have any doubt regarding that, you can send me a mail or you can DM me in my Insta, or even just comment below in the description box. Okay, so thank you so much for listening. So first, measures of dispersion. I'll explain this with the help of example given here. Let's say three friends are discussing about the average age of their families. Okay, so first one says that my average age in my family is 15. Second person also says that average age in my family is also 15. And even the third person says the average age in my family is also 15. But they are shocked because for first person, there are only 5 members in the family and there is one person who is 45, another person who is of 10, 7, 8, 5 years of age. Okay, but still their average is 15. Now in the second family, there are only 4 members and all are below the age of 20. And in the third person's family, there are 6 members and their average, age is also below 25. So they were shocked when they found out their average age is 15. But there is so much deviation in their families. Okay, the ages, they actually differ a lot. So this is what is measures of dispersion. See, when you're getting an average value, maybe you will get the same value, but that does not mean that in the given data there is similarity. Okay, so there will be a lot of variations. Okay, so the extent to which this variation is lying in a given set of data, that is what we'll be calculating in measures of dispersion. Okay, that is what see the word itself, dispersion. Dispersion means there is a variance, okay, a variation, okay, in the given set of data. That is what we are going to calculate it. I hope you understood. See, the average, it can be applicable to any criteria like average height, average income, okay, average height in a school, maybe it will be 5 something like that. But if you see, there might be two kids in a school which will be whose height will be 6'2", just giving an example. Same way in the case of income. Okay, average income, let's assume it is 1 lakh, but in some families one person might not be earning, one person might be earning more. So in a given set of data there will be a lot of variations, and how we are going to calculate that is measures of dispersion. So you can see it, I've given a simple definition here. Dispersion is the extent to which values in a distribution differ from the average distribution. Okay, so that is what measures of dispersion, and that is how we are going to calculate measures of dispersion. I hope it is clear, you got an idea about what is measures of dispersion. If you haven't, please let me know in the comment section below. Now, how we are going to calculate measures of dispersion? There are certain techniques. First one is range, then quartile deviation. Again I'm repeating quartile deviation. I've covered a full detailed video. I'll leave the link of all the videos in my description box. You can check it out also in the iCard above, so that it will be helpful for you to understand what is quartile deviation, because I'll not be repeating that. I have covered it very detailed way. Next is coefficient of quartile deviation. I have not covered in that, so I'll just include one video in my this topic in my future videos. Okay. Next one, mean deviation, standard deviation, variance, coefficient of variation. So my future videos will be based on these topics. Stay tuned for those topics. Okay. Now, what are the various advantages of measures of dispersion? Now, the main advantage is, as the definition says, they indicates or they shows the variation in a given set of data, so that we'll understand where the data are lying, where the data distribution is there. So it helps to understand that. It is very simple. Then it indicates how much an average value of a given set of data is dependable. See, like I said in the previous example, it has given us 15. Okay, but how much that 15 is dependable? That depends, and that depends because we will be calculating on the variation. Okay, so we could find like how much it is varying, it is differing from the average value. So it shows that how much an average value in a given set of data is dependable, is reliable. Then it helps statisticians to compare data of different distribution, and also it helps to find out that how much the values are stable, if the values are stable or not. Okay, so it helps in comparison. Then also it helps in conducting further statistical analysis. Like I have mentioned previously, we'll be covering coefficient of skewness, coefficient of variation, coefficient of correlation. All these statistical techniques, these variations will help to understand. Through measures of dispersion, we'll be able to calculate. Okay. So these are the basic advantages of measures of dispersion. Now let's move on to what are the various disadvantages of measures of dispersion. Now, sometimes based on these variations, the value that we are getting can be misinterpreted, or we can even generalize wrongly. Okay, whatever we are interpreting because of these variations, there can be a chance that we will be generalizing it wrongly, or even it can be misinterpreted. Okay, then given it gives an appropriate result inappropriate results, because the variations can be calculated using different methods. See, I have actually previously told that these are the various methods, so there can be a chance that the results will not be accurate because the variations are being calculated using various methods. Now, except one or two cases, the calculation of measures of deviation is complicated. It is not that much easy as measures of central tendency. It can, some methods it can get complicated. Now also sometimes it can give a variation value which you will not be able to literally find in the given set of data. Okay, you understood, like we are getting a variation value using these methods, calculating methods, and sometimes that particular variation we will not be able to find in the given set of data. So these are all the various disadvantage. Also, one of the main thing is same like measures of central tendency, most of the measures of dispersion, it does not give a convincing idea to common man. It is, you as a statistician or as a person, research analyst person, it will be easy for them to find, but it does not give a convincing idea to a layman, okay, to a common man. Okay, these are the various disadvantages of measures of dispersion. So I've covered the basics of measures of dispersion. In the next video we'll be covering the practical problems of range and everything. So I hope you understood this video. If you haven't, please let me know in the comment section below, and or if you understood also, you can leave positive comments in the description box. I would really appreciate it. So if you are interested, please do check out the question sets link that I have provided. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you really like this video, please like the video, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.